everybody. So I'm about to put on my meditation channel, my meditation station. You hear me? Because I'm support me regardless. So I want y'all to support me as well. Go to Choo Choo Station, ChooChooStation. Okay, look up a trip to Paris. All right, you guys. This might be a little too loud, so I'm gonna turn it down. All right, so every stage in your life you are evolving, you are mastering every stage as well. Some stages, um, I don't think that you're gonna like fully master in the sense of you're gonna feel like, oh, I've accomplished this, I've completed this, I've learned a lesson from this. What it is more of the experience than an actual lesson. Okay, an experience uh, will be rooted in your energy. A lesson, it will stop you from wanting to go there again or avoiding the situation, and that's not something that you want to do in this lifetime. You want to experience everything that you can in this lifetime. Okay, some people may find that funny as hell, but listen. Like, um, every stage of yourself that you feel good within, that you feel righteous within. Even stages um where you're on substances and things of that nature. Just like I know that, I can smoke a blunt, but any other type of drug I can't do, and not that I've done them purposely. Something has happened to me before one time, and I always tell y'all I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be transparent, authentic with y'all. Something did happen to me one time, and it took me 7 days to get my life back together. I thought I was slipping away from here, but I didn't have like that experience of drug life and being on drugs or things of that nature, or doing it recreational with, like going to parties and stuff like that or whatever, and having a friend group that showed me what this or that is. It was always taboo to me, and I always kept away from it, even though I had, people around me, but also family members that did dabble in those things. Were not useful, but not to their use, but you understand my gist. Okay, but the thing that I'm saying is that that could be, that's an example, that I'm giving y'all. Like, some people, like I said, some people may find that funny and say, oh, I would never go out and sell my butt or do drugs or things of that nature. Look, I'm trying to tell you, it's just certain experiences that you need to have in order to know what's for you in this lifetime. And I have to say it that way. I can't filter me anymore. I can't, fault myself for being the person that I am and my inner workings, how my mind works. I work best when I'm able to be true, be real, be authentic, and say those weird ass things that come to me. Um, and I'm just at a point where I hope that whoever is for me is for me. Like, I just got to speak those things that exist within me at this point. All right. I'm also hearing that you guys, like, it's valid in what you're experiencing, what you have experienced. And some people may be telling you, oh, you just have to get over it really quickly. It's a process. You do have to get those things out of you. So you need to find a way to get it out, whether or not you express it publicly, through books or through a novel, through an ebook, or whether or not you just have a blog, or you vlog it out. You just express yourself in a way where um, you are able to be free, in a way where, in a sense, you are validated, even though you're validated in what you're feeling. What you feel is valid. What happened to you did indeed happen. So you had these experiences, but they need a place to go. Not everybody is into art forms and things of that nature. to express themselves. You know, some people need words, some people need an audience, some people need, resonance, okay? So that may be you, either way it goes, all right? And here comes my baby. Hopefully this stage, and my process here gets better. You guys, I'm trying not to have be so many, interruptions, but I'm a mom. You saw he chewed up my straw. This is why you can't let kids get none of your stuff. Look at this. The chewed up my straw. This cup is so cute. All right. I'm going to start with getting you guys some words of encouragement right now, okay? I'm also going to be using the Muse Tarot deck, to help you towards however you need to express yourself during this time. Sometimes you do need guidance. You do need to hear from your inner voice, and you need clarity. You need to know, is this the right thing that I'm doing? Is it best for me? Sometimes you just need to hear the confirmation outside of you that you're going in the right direction. Okay. I'm going to be using the Cosmic Journey deck. All right, so let me see. I also want to use my Sea Melodies Enchanting Messages from the Mermaids deck as well, because we're talking about pulling things up from the depths of your experiences here in this lifetime. All right. I actually want to pull these first. Okay, I'm gonna pull the spread first and see what y'all got going on. As always, I hope this message finds y'all well, okay? And I hope that it gives you clarity and clear direction. This is what I'm here for as well. Being authentic and living in my truth has helped me find clarity in a lot of things. And as I said, I'm not going to be filtering myself anymore, silencing myself anymore about my experiences. And y'all will see another side of me. Like I have my page, my my other YouTube channel, and it's VA Girl. I posted somewhere in my community tab, but yes, it's VA Girl. I got a lot of different channels. All right, so I'm gonna pull out your spread for the week ahead. We're gonna take a look at the week ahead and how you needing to express your inner, your inner thoughts and feelings, how you're going to channel those out, how's it going to help you, okay? Where's it going to lead you to? Yes, baby. Hold on. It's not locked. All right, so we have the Fool, a new journey, starting over, feeling fresh, refreshed, and renewed. Is my mama got him or what? Let me see. Excuse me, guys. As I said, y'all, he doesn't quite fully understand yet. And I'm going to get my hair done at some point. I just moved. So I want to be on the camera for y'all. But right now, this is the angle that I'm going to have to be in at the moment. Now, y'all been seeing glimpses of this daggone bonnet I got on. Trust me, it's not on purpose, okay? I've just been braiding my hair. All right, so I'm actually going to talk about the Fool here, you guys. As I learn this deck better, you guys are going to be learning it with me, so you can get a better understanding of what um, what the card means, but also how it's pertaining to your journey, because the details in this card and what its meaning is, the author's meaning is, could resonate um, more clear for you. It can give you a more in-depth illustration of the Fool for you. Okay. But this is the way that I express myself in several different ways. I have several different channels that I give my time to, uh, whenever I really feel led to do it. So it's not like I'm just on them like, oh, let me be on it, let me be on it. I gotta post every day. I gotta know. This is the way that I express myself. If I feel like creating a vlog, I'm gonna create a vlog. If I feel like going up on what you call it, and cussing and screaming and speaking my inner shadow on what is it what is it TikTok, then that's what I'm going to do. If I feel like creating some meditation music, I'm going to do that. Also have a kids channel, y'all. Like I do, it's like my inner child, and stuff like that. Like I create videos and things of that nature. I have a craft channel as well, where I craft things and stuff like that. Like I have a cooking channel. Like it's so many things. Like y'all, spread yourself where you need to be, okay? All right, so I'm going to stop this from moving. So it says here, a new journey beginning, trusting the universe, a time for optimism, knowing what's coming, what is this? Naivety, needing to learn new skills, analysis, paralysis, a leap of faith. So it says the prompt here is uncertain beauty. She hums a tune she used to know, and with bated wishes, she leaps into an abyss of stars and possibility. Thoughts eager, heart racing, hopes high, a million bits of colored dust rise up to meet her, and she greets myth and opportunity as she stumbles forward. Okay, she sees her future here in this beautiful swirl of light and potential. What are you searching for? Question mark. Asks the muse. Something brave, she whispers, something new. For the briefest of moments, she feels unprepared, naive, unsure, foolish. She asks herself, are you ready for this? Can you take this journey? And the muse wants her to remember that she is, and she can. She wants to believe in her magic. As she leaps, she leans deeper into trust and begins to hum once more, a song that sounds different this time around. Gender epic even. The notes vibrate. The notes vibrate space around her, and new path began to unfold, leaving nothing to do but begin. Okay, so it says, fearlessly jump into the sea of cosmos. The spinning potentials are calling. Maybe a little foolish today, yet better done fool like than stalling. It says, maybe a little foolish today, yet better done fool like than stalling. Okay, so as I said, you guys being validated in how you feel, those things that need to come up and be unearthed. It's better to do it now in the way that it's like unlike someone to do it, because it's going to help you. You may feel full like, but it's better than you keeping it in and not being able to move past it. It's better for you to express it than for you to become a bitter person down behind it. It's better for you to experience all sides of yourself than to be in regret, and have to hear other people or even watch other people experience themselves and be unfiltered, be unapologetic, be beautiful, in all of their foolish ways. This is not just like me coming up here and trying to blow smoke up your crack or anything like that. Like truly, express yourself. Everybody's out here expressing themselves, and they don't care. They don't care how nobody feels. At this point, I'm like, I do not care. These are things that are helping me gravitate towards who I truly am authentically and who I was created and born to be. I don't have the time nor the space in me to create a false image that is going to keep me still. Like, that false image is not going to go anywhere. It's immovable because it's false. You know, it has nowhere to gravitate to because I am false in it. It is not a version or a side of me at all. Okay? Even being a false representation of yourself is a side that you need to experience because it helps you, it pushes you forward into the full energy for yourself, you know, to be authentic, to be real, to be naive, to go off and journey and find, you know, how to fully express yourself, see yourself, accept yourself, love yourself, you know, and find out who you are. Like, truly find out those things that you really want to find out about yourself. Every time you give every time you give attention to, love to, or abundance to, every time you allow someone to talk to you, hold a space for you, hold a space for them, things of that nature, those are things you actually want to give yourself. That is who you want to be to you, you know? So they're saying to find you, you know, in all of the ways that you are to everybody else. Be that to you. Express yourself. If you express yourself and see yourself in many different ways, then you won't look outside yourself for validation. You won't have to in a way where you're attaching yourself to people, you know, where you're doing things just for the validation of doing it, right? That's a false sense of self. That's actually, you know, a downside to your ego. Okay, your ego is good for you. It helps you be able to really come from it, you know, like, what can I say? It helps you if you fumble a play, right? Like, you can come back from it. You know what I'm trying to say? So your ego is actually good for you. But your ego can be bad for you as well when you fumble a play and then you're like, well, I'm gonna make everybody else pay for it. I'm gonna, you know, go out and be bitter. I'm gonna lash out at everybody, and you know, the whole time it was you. You can come back from that. There's gonna be many different plays, many different more plays that you're gonna have. You know, you're acting like this is the one and only. You see how it keeps you stalled? It keeps you stuck. So yeah, you guys, this week that's coming up for you, or next week that's coming up for you, you guys are going to be in the full energy. You may be in an energy where you're throwing things away as well to make space or create space for yourself, for you to arrive. You know, you need a clean slate, you know, just everything. You're cleansing everything. You're throwing things away. A lot of you may be trying to find like energy workers, or you may be drawn to light workers, or light workers may be drawn to you. People that are going to sit in and listen to you. Those are light workers. People that are able to transmute your energy and actually help you see you in all the things that you're saying. They don't push your eyes or your mind outwardly, right? They always bring you back to the point of, okay, well, how did that help you? Or what did that solve for you? Or what did you experience? Or what did you learn? You know, be mindful of people that you're around. Like, be mindful of how the shadow work that you're doing as well. Be mindful of your ego. Okay, it can play a good part in your ascension, but also it can play a bad part as well, you guys. I'm sorry, this thing just keeps rocking. It's close to this table. Okay, all right, what are the other messages here? Also, people are gonna you know, have something to say, but we don't never give them any time of day. We need those people as well, you know. They're just helping you to keep on pushing, to keep on moving in the direction that you're going to know that you're needing to go anyway, that you've already decided to go. You know, some people are going to say, oh, well, you're acting different. You know, yeah, you are. It's not that you're acting, it's because you truly weren't that person, you know, and that's who they identified with at that moment, because that was a version of you that was false. Okay. And they were there to show you. All right, what other messages do we have for the week ahead? Now, Now it would fly clean over here, right? All right, so we have the page of materials. This is you just um, at a starting point, right? You're starting to pay your energy into like small, bursts of energy into things that are going to be solid for you. Things that you're going to um, be needing during this time. You're just at a starting point right now. It's the page of materials. You just starting where you can at the moment. Okay, I'm gonna read it off for you guys so that you can get an understanding too. Okay, it's a small gesture to yourself, but it's very important. It's very needed. You know, I just want to say I'm really proud of y'all. Okay, so it says manifesting, discovering how to create abundance, practicing, planning, learning, new energy, and new beginnings. It says new skills, a student working on the future, the natural laws of creation. All right, it says the prompt here is encoded plans. She's been working on new skills and manifesting her future into being. As she allows us to witness her progress mid manifesting, this page of materials has brought about what she wants. Um, this page of materials has brought about what she wants, felt it, dreamed it up, and now she's ready to bring all the energy into form and give it a shape. She is delighted to share the good news with you that this earth magic is here for all of us and tap into it. These new opportunities and beginnings that are sprouting in your life have so much potential to become beautiful roses that mark triumph and success. It says tap into your youthful and prosperous energy that's available to you right now. Play, learn, study, and explore and practice. It says keep working your way up, uh, leaf by leaf. Embody and ground this magical creator. Ground this magical creator energy and delightfully grow into your ideal state of love. It says, so I manifest to life this norm. I shape my world with earth, all the materials I need to form reality to birth. So I manifest to life this norm. I shape my world with all the materials I need to form reality to birth. All right, let me go on to another one right quick, y'all. I don't want y'all to be listening to the same one each time. All right. More messages for a pick next week. Why do I always get stumped at asking questions? That's because my energy is continuous. So that's just how I am. I even write that way and read that way. Like it's no periods, no punctuation marks, no none of that stuff. So we have the eight of materials. This is you like this is you really getting into it. Like you're having fun. And you also feel like it's not just a lucrative thing that you're doing for yourself, but you're starting to see that you're able to give to each and every last part of yourself. That you're finding a way to do that. Like I do have time to do this, and I do have time to do that. If you didn't do it last week, because last week's messages was about what was last week's messages? About you being in creator energy, right? If you didn't do it last week, you're finally doing it this week, okay? But this is not a continuation of last week. This is new energy, all right? But yeah, this is you, like I said, this is you finding out that you can give to all of yous, and that you're happy to do that. You don't feel like it's work because this is you. You no longer feel like something is something that you bit and grared, bit, how do you say it? Whatever the saying is, right? That you that that you fully don't want to do. Like it's hard to do. I can't express that, you know. I really can't express that because like I don't be doing shit I don't want to do. I don't. Like I'm not in that energy, so I don't know how to express that well. So yeah, well, I have done things that I didn't want to do for other people, but that was just the people pleaser in me. So that's the reason why I fully can't express it in a way, you know, where they're trying to express it to you or you're trying to express it over to yourself. Like, yeah, you're just not gonna be, you don't feel like it's work. You don't feel like it's a task, you know, and you have the time to do it. Okay, I'm not gonna put all this thought into it at the moment. Like, yeah, you don't feel like it's a task to do all of this, you know, to express yourself fully in all the ways that you can express yourself. Also, the universe is showing you the many different ways that you can, you know, the ways that are available to you to do it, where you felt as though you were limited in, you know, you had like, uh, you know, like a narrow way of expressing yourself. The universe is saying, no, you have this way and that way and this way and that way. You know, there's so many ways that you can express yourself. Okay, and some people are not good with words, so they're going to express it in art form. They're going to express it in music. They're going to express it in tying shoes, you know, buffing shoes. Who knows, like, who knows how you're going to express this? Okay, but you have ways to express yourself here. We have the nine of inspirations at the bottom of the deck, which is the nine of wands. This is you, like I said, this is you coming out of that limited space of creativity of yourself. Okay, we have the Muse of Voices, and this card talks about truth. This is the Ace of Swords. This is your truth, being able to fully rely on your intuition as well. If you don't know yourself, a lot of people may be asking, like, well, you know, who am I? I don't know myself. You're gonna find out the truth by exploring. It's kind of like seeing the domino effect. You know, when a kid knocks over the dominoes that they done set up, it's a domino effect. Once one thing is expressed, then there's the domino effect, you know, of it. You know, you're going to be able to express this and express that, or see yourself clearly, what side this is, what side that is, you know, like fully being seen by you. This is you fully seeing yourself. Okay, if you need it to be seen by others, you're starting to see yourself, you know, because a lot of times we want to be seen. We just want someone to know that we are there, you know, that we have a presence, and that we're valuable too. So this is you. This is how you're going to start valuing yourself. You need to see yourself. My children have all, like, not going to say my youngest son, but my oldest son, it was very important for me to have his room made up so that he can see himself, you know, so he can see who he is and all the many different ways that he can express himself by playing with this and coloring and, you know, going outside on his bike and allowing him to pick out his clothes, allowing him to point out things that he likes in the store. A lot of times we pick out things for other people, and this is how you're going to begin to start picking out things for yourself by seeing yourself. Okay, you've allowed other people to pick out things for you. Now it's time for you to pick out things for yourself. Okay, so I'm going to actually read this card off so that you can fully get an understanding of, or understanding of it. This is the Ace of Swords, so I need to go to Voices. All right, so the Muse of Voices, the key words are communicating truth, intuitive knowing, integrity, directness, honest leadership, diplomacy, finding spiritual truth and purpose, bird's eye view, blending strategy with intuitive knowing, avoiding manipulation. Okay, the prompt here is the walk away of consciousness. The Muse of Voices dances freely at the gates of enlightenment, drawing heavily on both experiences and inner clarity. She knows that what her mind creates and what it receives from the world are both based on her own perception of the facts, and yet she also knows that collective truth, agreed upon reality, is what we must use to share our dance of joy. She whispers to speak clearly and to step into your position as an unbiased, truth-telling leader. Allow the wind to whisk you past any voices that seem to stand in your way, to stand in the way between you and your dreams. Be authoritative when it comes to honesty and integrity, and blend diplomacy and intellect on your way to transcendence, steering clear of showy displays made with the false beauty of smoke and mirrors will allow you to focus on the art of the mind and to put your head in front of your heart while you find your voice and use your tools for perspective independence. All right, so it says, light with me the world of truth. Sweet drops of trust, ignite flight with me in all your youth. Our sacred will speak bright. I think this too loud. I feel like I'm screaming. And I don't want to be screaming. Oh, it was that one that was up. I was like, what the hell? All right, so yeah. It's my baby. Hold on. I'm almost finished here, okay? So yeah, as I said, you guys, this is you coming into the truth of yourself and actually seeing it and be able to lay your truth out, you know, express your truth in the many different ways that you can, okay? But it's big on you seeing you, okay? Opening your eyes to you. It is very, very, you got to be honest with yourself about whether or not you've been reaching out for someone or other people to see you, okay, during this time. The truth is going to hurt, but at the same time, the truth is going to be able to help you to move forward, all right? You won't be standing still. All right, so I'm going to get some messages from the Sea Melodies. It says the enchanting messages from the mermaids. All right. I forgot how to hold these cards. They're so little and cute. I remember when I had first got these cards too. I was doing those spiritual boxes. So we have determination. It says, don't be afraid of rising. Don't be afraid of the rising tide. It will soon recede. And then we have here dream. Follow your yearning for the deep blue sea. Okay, you are the deep blue sea. These are dreams unfolding for you, being exposed, you know, by you being determined to go down in the deep. You know, this is your determination. This is you. This is actually who you are. Okay, this me being in my villain era is what formed this this reading here, because I was talking to my higher self and my guides about it. I was just like, you know, I don't fully accept this version of myself, but at the same time, like it's helping me to get over the people pleasing aspect of me, you know, and also create boundaries, healthy boundaries with myself, and unlearn a lot of things during this time in my life, like a lot of things. Okay, this is not about me. I'm just saying this is, as I said, you know, I'm going to be an example to you guys, and I'm going to be coming up here, and these are going to be things that they talk to me about before I talk to the collective about it. Okay, so this you are determined right now, you know, and if you're not, you're going to get that energy to be determined once you start to see how beautiful you are. You know, once you see yourself and say, well, hey, I'm valuable, like, you know, I'm valid in my existence here, like I don't need your validation. And you know, at first you're going to be jaded, you're going to feel a little bitter, you know, you're going to have a little backbite, but once you hone it in, once your ego has stopped, once you learn how to soothe your ego, not put a band-aid on it, soothe it, not to stop the bleeding, but soothe your ego, because your ego is an ongoing thing that you're going to experience in this life. It's not something that you're just going to master just like that. It's not going to happen, because you have so many daggone situations in life where your ego is going to be triggered so, you know, so many times. And then the ego gets a bad rep when, like I said, the ego is there to show you how you can come back from a fumbled play. That's all. You know, we're not going to overanalyze this thing. All right. But you can clearly see people living in their ego and how they deal with people in their life, people that cannot for the life of them see their wrongs in life, you know, and that they keep going through the same thing with the same people, experiencing the same shit every single day. You know, that's those type of people that live in the ego, you know. So yeah, this is, like I said, this is you validating your experience. Like I said, you're going to feel a little jaded, backbite, and all that type of stuff. But once you learn how to soothe your ego, once you learn how to express yourself and allow your ego to express itself, because you're an observation of your ego as well, all right? You're going to see how it can be good for you that you experience these feelings. Sometimes we never get a chance to experience our ego in a way where we throw our temper tantrum, because we are fully suppressing ourselves for other people. You know, we always want to seem like we are the calm, cool, collected one. You know, we want to seem like we are the love and light ones. That's whitewashed. Okay, that is not you. That is not real. That is not like you could be seething underneath and nobody knows. Like I've done that, you know. I've done that majority of my life. Like I have been seething underneath, and I will stand there and look at somebody and, you know, still assist them in all their bogus shit that they've done to me. You know? No. Allow yourself to express who you are. Okay, you guys, I'm going to pull your Cosmic Journey card. And this is not going to be, you know, for everybody. No. I don't need you to touch that. This is not going to be for everybody. You know, my readings are not for everybody. All right. You can have that. Watch out. These are the Cosmic Journey oracles. Am I taking these? All right, so it feels like that just came too fast, but hey. Seriously, baby. Can mommy finish this right quick? I need to finish this. All right, so we have your greatest joy pollinates the world. This is number 41. We also have the activated ally here. Ooh, he's just making all this noise. And this is 3, 2, 1 jump here. Okay, this is number 1. As I said, more of that full energy. You finding out that, you know, you do have allies out here as you get to express yourself during this time. You know, that you have your people that resonate with you. These are your people, okay? Oh, he would come and take that, wouldn't he? All right, so I always feel like it's a missing card somewhere. Then I see missing piece of the book. Well, it's not missing. It's actually right there, but I don't know how it fell out. This baby touching stuff. Okay, the activated ally, it says attributes: hero, mentorship, guide, superpower. Okay, so it says there's a reason you admire certain characters, heroes, or mentors. Those you look up to represent a golden shadow. They reflect exactly who you are when you are in fact when you act from your highest self. Let me read that again. It says those you look up to represent a golden shadow. They reflect exactly who you are when you act from your highest self. It says, who are you most attracted to right now? Call forth your ally. Then, why am I reading like I'm reading towards you? It says, they can be anyone dead or alive. It doesn't matter for this conversation. Activate them now. So the potential questions to ask this archetype, is, what's your best advice here? Which of your own characteristics do you see in me? Who are my other allies? What would you do in this situation? Which one of your attributes can I utilize for what's next for me? All right, that's activated ally. We have number 41, which is your greatest joy pollinates the world. It says it doesn't have to be hard unless you've decided that you want it to be. Your greatest joy is your uh, borrow me sincere. No, baby, please don't rip my cards up, please. Okay, it says your greatest joy is your barometer for what you should be doing in this situation. Joy is not simply what makes you happy for a fleeting moment, but what truly makes you feel fulfilled and fully utilized. Bees are naturally attracted to pollen. In a and as a byproduct, they pollinate 1/3. I cannot concentrate. Got my cards. Okay. It says bees are naturally attracted to pollen. And a byproduct, they pollinate 1/3 of every bite of food we eat globally. It says your joy will naturally pollinate the world, create the nectar of blooming byproducts for stumbling into new ideas, connections, ventures, and projects that allure you. The cosmic the cosmic catalyst here is what am I compelled to do regardless of whether or not I'm paid? Didn't I just say that, you guys? I just said that to you. It says the cosmic checkbox. Bring your joy to the surface today by blocking off time simply for the fulfilling, activated, sincere. No. Uh, or is it bring your joy to the surface today by blocking off time simply for the fulfilling activity you identified, no matter what that is. Okay, so then we have number 1. No, baby, no. Number 1 says 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, jump. It says, how many times have you been how many times have you been just at the end? Sincere. All right, how many times have you... Nice. I'm going to put this last one up on the community tab, you guys. I hope this message finds you well. Love, light, and peace. Namaste.